It's natural to think about people we care about, even when we're not in direct contact with them. The frequency and intensity of thoughts about someone can vary based on factors such as the length and intensity of the relationship and the current circumstances of both parties. Thoughts can be triggered by various things, such as a song, a scent, or a memory. Sometimes our thoughts can be influenced by our emotions, such as anxiety or excitement. When we constantly think about someone, it may indicate a strong emotional attachment to that person. It's possible to be in love with someone and constantly think about them even if you're not in a relationship with them. Sometimes, thinking about someone constantly can be a sign of obsession or infatuation, which may not necessarily be healthy. When you're constantly thinking about someone, it's easy to feel like you're in a relationship with them even if you're not. This can lead to confusion and misunderstandings, especially if the other person doesn't feel the same way. Constantly thinking about someone can affect your mood and energy levels, either positively or negatively. It can be hard to focus on other things when someone is always on your mind. It's important to be mindful of your thoughts and to avoid dwelling on someone too much, especially if it's causing distress or interfering with your daily life. Sometimes, it can be helpful to take a break from social media or other sources of information about the person you're thinking about. Journaling or talking to a trusted friend or therapist can also be helpful in processing your thoughts and emotions. It's important to remember that you're in control of your thoughts and that you can choose to redirect them to more positive or productive things. If you're constantly thinking about someone you used to be in a relationship with, it may be a sign that you're not fully over them yet. This can be a natural part of the healing process, but it's important to take steps to move on and focus on your own well-being. Sometimes, constantly thinking about someone can be a sign of a deeper emotional issue that may require professional help to address. If you're experiencing symptoms of anxiety or depression, it's important to seek help from a qualified mental health professional. It's possible to love someone and still let go of the idea of being with them if it's not healthy or feasible. Constantly thinking about someone can also be a sign of missing them, especially if they're far away or out of reach. In this case, it may be helpful to find ways to stay connected, such as through phone calls or video chats. If the person you're constantly thinking about is a friend or family member, it may be a sign of the importance of the relationship to you. It's important to nurture these relationships and make time for the people who matter most to you. Constantly thinking about someone can also be a sign of unresolved feelings, such as anger or hurt. In this case, it may be helpful to work through these feelings with the person directly or with the help of a mediator. It's important to communicate your feelings in a respectful and constructive way. Constantly thinking about someone can be a sign of admiration or inspiration, especially if the person is a role model or mentor to you. In this case, it may be helpful to find ways to emulate their positive qualities or to seek guidance from them directly.